Today's horoscope, Scorpio June 4th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. In the first half of the day, problems can weigh on your mind, particularly related to your past or your family and home life. Changes or a sense that you can't control things can leave you feeling a little insecure. You might crave different experiences but end up sticking with what's familiar because you fear missing something important. NT. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you'll benefit from a bit of perspective as you're likely too close to a situation. Opportunities are more likely to come to you when your mind is open and free. As the day advances, you more readily wind down. You benefit from considering the imaginative or creative side of your daily affairs, work, or self-care programs. Trusting your inner guide works well for you now. Wherever the moon dances, you can effortlessly feel her new vibrations. Now, as she crests through the heavens, she will spin through the gardens and flower fields of the zodiac sign Virgo. During this time, she will encourage you to be tangible in your emotions, desires, and affections. Now would be a magnificent time for a dinner party or cooking a meal for your loved ones. Regardless if single or attached, this is a particularly delightful way of showing your appreciation for others. Let yourself be immersed in your physical senses. Pour over finances today. You need to put some effort into your personal money situation at the moment. Even if you only have time to balance your checkbook, do it. You'll feel a weight lifted. The alignment of the planets today makes you feel more confident and at the same time, perhaps a little bit high-strung. Emotions are fluctuating and hard to put into compartments. You tend to want to give a name to things and be able to organize like with like. You may feel frustrated, therefore, if you feel more emotional in areas where you are toned to feeling organized. The aspect at play tends to bring out the irrational. Use exercise to help feel more in control. You are sure to see your communication skills at a high level on this day. While chatting with others is something that comes readily to you, conversations that are on a deeper level can be challenging. This is especially the case where your emotions are concerned. Allowing this day's energy to help you to enhance your expressiveness may be the ticket to saying what's in your heart. Draw from this essence and let it work for you. Thanks to last week's new moon, Mercury's smart head for money and having the sun holding the solar on your financial situation and money matters, you have everything needed to move into Jupiter's final 7 days here with confidence. With your eyes open and head in the game, as well as everything needed to get the most out of the final days of Jupiter's quest for financial growth and expansion, this is helping to position you for ongoing growth. In his final days, Jupiter is less focused on the when, where, and how and more on leaving you with the kind of financial goals and aspirations that will give you something to keep aiming for. On both the romantic and relationship fronts, there are subtle forces in play that are quietly getting into position. Whether it is the North Node in your romantic sector and the internal compass this is giving your heart, or the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in your relationship sector. They are quietly waiting, knowing that big changes ahead are going to see both get a lot more support. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever had one of those days where what you say just doesn't land the way you intended? You try to be clear, thoughtful, even kind, but somehow the message gets lost in translation. Maybe your tone is off, or the timing just isn't right, or the person on the receiving end hears something different from what you meant. If that sounds familiar, today's cosmic energy might help you make sense of it. If you've been sitting on a decision, one of those choices you've wrestled with for weeks or even months, this is a day when clarity might finally break through. Something within you stirs. You might suddenly know what to do, even if it goes against the grain or means leaving something behind. These kinds of moments where instinct meets readiness are powerful. Trust them. This isn't impulsivity, it's intuition sharpened by patience. Maybe it's a career move you've been contemplating, a boundary you've needed to set, or even a lifestyle change that feels overdue. Whatever it is, now is a beautiful time to choose what serves you and to release what doesn't. Change can be unsettling, but there's a quiet kind of confidence that comes from making choices in alignment with your deeper values. And once you decide, the support you need begins to reveal itself. As you begin to step into this new version of yourself, you'll notice how others respond. When you share your plans with genuine excitement, people naturally gravitate toward your vision. Your enthusiasm is magnetic. And even more importantly, you're in a place now where you're open to receiving support without suspicion or resistance. You're learning that accepting help is not a weakness, it's a strength. It's a recognition that we're all connected, And that collaboration can move us further than isolation ever could. Take a moment today to reflect. Is there a decision you've been avoiding that suddenly feels clearer now? Have you noticed someone in your life offering support that you've been hesitant to accept? Is there a conversation you've been meaning to revisit with a little more grace, a little more clarity? If so, today may be the perfect day to revisit those themes. But remember, progress isn't about perfection. It's about showing up honestly, doing your best with what you have, and being willing to learn from the process. In fact, consider this your invitation to pause and realign. There's strength in taking a step back to listen, to reflect, and to move forward with renewed intention. Your life is not a race, it's a rhythm. And sometimes the most powerful transformations begin with a single moment of clarity. Your natural ability to communicate is coming back into harmony, especially when you lead with authenticity. When you speak from the heart, others hear you more clearly, even if your words aren't perfect. Keep sharing your ideas, keep refining your vision, and don't be afraid to invite others into your process. The synergy of shared enthusiasm is what turns good ideas into great outcomes. And if you're embarking on something new, whether it's a fresh start, a major shift, or simply a different mindset, know this: you are supported. The energy is shifting in your favor, and you have every reason to trust yourself. So let me ask you, what conversation or decision has been weighing on your mind lately? Have you ever experienced a moment where following your gut led you exactly where you needed to be? Who in your life has quietly supported you, and how? Can you acknowledge that today? Feel free to share your experiences and reflections in the comments. Your story might offer someone else the clarity they're searching for. Remember, every moment of misunderstanding is also an opportunity for deeper connection. Today might challenge you to listen more carefully and speak more thoughtfully, but it also invites you to grow, to connect, and to choose what's right for you. Stay grounded, stay open, and trust your voice. It knows more than you think.